Master Windu. How pleasant of you to join us. This party's over.
Hey guys, JoJo93. I know it's been a long time since we've done a video. Not since my Loki Season 2, Episode 5 review, which was late because I had not been feeling good. But today I've returned. And I know I'm a few days late, so last week, Variety did an article, which a lot of it has kind of been proven to be fake, a lot of it not fake, so there's kind of like a mixture of different feelings going on right now. But in this article, one thing that was talked about was Marvel has been coming up with different strategies for what to do with the character of Jonathan Majors is Kang. Because Jonathan Majors is in trouble in terms of as an actor. It's not looking good for him. His trials are getting worse and worse. We still don't know what's going to happen, what the outcome is going to be. And Marvel Studios is just trying to prepare for the best or the worst. But also, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania bombed at the box office. It did not do very well. And one of the things that was not happy, that people weren't happy about, even though Kang as a character seemed threatening and had great things, his threat level, the writing for Kang has been all over the place in the MCU. When we met He Who Remains in Loki Season 1, we saw this interesting, intelligent, opposing figures hinting at great variance. But in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, a lot of things in that movie feel silly. And one of the things that really feels silly is that our Kang, the one we meet in the movie that's the star of the movie, played by Jonathan Majors, has a Vader complex and seems like he would be the next Thanos and be super threatening and super crazy. But then he loses to literally ants. And I don't mean like Ant-Man himself, but like with all his weapons and his powers, he's defeated by ants. This is a disgrace. Like, Kang is supposed to be a ruthless warlord of time. And they just messed this up so bad, and it just is so sad to see, because Kang is a great villain, and I don't feel like he'll ever reach his potential. Because even when he survived the ants, we got this, all his sleeves were ripped off and he looked badass, and him and Ant-Man got into a physical altercation, hand-to-hand combat. And while it was a cool fight, the outcome of the fight sucked, because Ant-Man, with only a few boxing lessons with Captain America and his girlfriend Wasp, he was able to defeat a tyrant Time Lord. And it just was mind-blowing to me that they wasted the MCU's next big bad in a face-off with Ant-Man of all people. And he was squandered, wasted. And then all his variants that we've seen so far, they all either get killed or they were being so stupid in the arena scene at the end of Ant-Man. Like, it felt like a cartoon. And nothing really feels threatening or any of that. And so I think it is time, as sad as it is to say, I think we need to make some different decisions, and it's time for a change. So a lot of people say, oh yeah, you could recast Kang and Jonathan Majors could just be out of the role and then someone else could take over and give some new levels to it. Well, that is certainly, I think that is certainly a possibility. But we don't know what they're going to do yet, because Marvel hasn't made a decision yet. But we do know that once the trial happens, a decision will be made. But what this video is about is basically that Marvel is going to replace Doom with Kang at one point. Because they thought Doom was the villain in Secret Wars, we should have Doom in Secret Wars. And Doom could still play a part in Secret Wars, but I don't know if he'll affect if they're going to rip Kang out of the universe anymore. Because it seems like they seem pretty happy. Apparently he's still in the finale for Ant-Man. Not Ant-Man. The finale for Loki that we'll see tomorrow. But it just is kind of one of these weird situations where it would be great. I'd love to see Doom, but at the same time, I don't want to see him ripped in and shoehorned in, and then they fuck up Doom again for the 20th time. Because that's not what I think he deserves as a character. With Kang, Yeah, I hear a lot of people say, like, oh, you can't recast Kang, it won't work. Jonathan Majors has great charisma, and he does. But there are other actors I think could pull off a good Kang, and we don't really know what the situation is. So the verdict on this is, would I like to see Doom take Kang's place? Absolutely. If you get the right writers and the right team, it could be great. On the other hand, it could be quite messy. And whatever they do with Kang is going to be messy anyway. So personally, I feel like both these situations are going to be messy. We'll have to see what Marvel Studios does. What would you like to see? Would you like to see Doom more take Kang's place, or do you think Kang still has a chance at redemption? I don't really know how to feel about Kang because we have Victor Timely, we have all these variants, but nothing really seems to be interesting, and they all get killed so easily. So I don't know how we're supposed to do a satisfying face-off with these variants in not Quantumania, in Ant-Man, no, sorry, not Ant-Man, in Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, if we can just easily beat them. So I want to see something interesting. I want to see us actually succeed and beat these villains and make it interesting. So hopefully that's what happens. Fingers crossed. But I'm not really sure. What do you guys think? Would you guys rather see Doctor Doom or at this stage in Secret Wars? Or would you rather see Kang? Let me know if you think Kang can be redeemed or if you want Doctor Doom out the gate. I'd love to know your thoughts. And as always, I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Woo!